Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Torchwood. Last time on Torchwood, we had They Keep Killing Susie. Very interesting episode where we brought Susie back from the first episode. She came back to life, tried to suck all the life energy out of Gwen in order to stay permanently alive, and by permanently, I mean she will not friggin' die, until they blew up the gauntlet and finally killed her. Some revelations from this. Susie used to bang Owen, so Gwen is sort of a full replacement of her. Yeesh, that's a little, yeah. Anyway, we had basically just some cool scenes with Susie, and yeah, and Jack and Yanto were banging. It happens. This is where I say, no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Let's stick... Excuse me. In the comments, let's stick to this episode and previous episodes of both Torchwood and Doctor Who that I've reacted to. And, special offer this time around, I'm doing something special for you guys. For a limited time only, you will be able to watch some of my Torchwood reactions at full length. Completely free of charge. If you go down in the description, you will find a link to basically just my full-length Torchwood reactions. It's not going to have this intro, it's not going to have the discussion, and it's not going to have any reaction footage. You know, where I have the show in the corner, it's not going to have any of that. You're going to have to provide your own copy of Torchwood of this particular episode if you want to watch it and my reactions at the same time. I'm not even going to have any audio from the episode playing at all because, you know, I wear headphones and stuff, so that's not going to capture. But you will be able to sync up your copy of Torchwood with my reactions. You can watch the full thing, and you can get a kick out of that. I'm pretty much going to be doing this from now on, but only this and the next episode are really going to be fully available, which is pretty obvious what I'm talking about, but yeah. So for this episode and the next episode, you can watch my full-length reactions, completely 100% cool and easy. Go check that out. Yeah, but if you just want to watch my 10-minute highlight reaction, then stick around and let's get going. Here we go. I should say that this should be in the regular reaction video. Just so you guys know too, I guess it won't be immediately up afterwards, so just a little heads up. Basically, the full-length reaction might not be available right away because I'm filming this like the day before it goes up. So if you check back within a day or two, the full-length reaction is going to be up. Alright, cool, here we go.
The speed of light is 299,792,458 meters per second.
Nerd!
Pain travels through... excuse me, but that looks a lot like me.
Couldn't even cross the road without messing it up.
Is he dead?
Your bag, nothing. I mean, what was he doing here?
Am I dead?
What? Huh? He's dead? Okay.
Am I dead?
He's just a ghost that somehow knows Torchwood. Okay.
I mean, every story's got a beginning.
Freaking, what is this, Love and Monsters all over again?
Here. The final of the Interschool Maths Competition, 1992.
Okay, we don't need to back up
Used to be
that
a
far.
maths head. Binary coding to I blanked. Let the side down. Made a mess of it.
Okay.
Everyone blamed me for losing the final.
Well, they're middle school dickheads, so...
But it must...
But when I had a proper look later,
Is it
I
alien?
realised it was an eye.
Oh.
Oh, wow. It fell from the sky. Isn't that amazing?
Torchwood never noticed that? Torchwood would have been around.
That was the night Dad went away.
Because you lost the...
But it was okay because I had the eye
What?
and the possibility of an alien encounter.
I mean,
if you leave something really important
Yeah.
behind, you come back and get it.
that's true, but... And I guess it's good that your dad left. He's a dick.
God, I wanted that alien to...
What is happening? I turned on Torchwood, didn't I?
My dad never came back.
Screw him. You
As
don't
I
need
got
him.
older, I became interested in UFOs.
What are these?
Look, I've got to go.
Please, these.
Aw. Poor guy.
But I couldn't quite make contact.
Only he had found the doctor. Doctor would have loved this guy.
You again.
Drove on.
Poor woman.
Excuse me.
I am sorry, Mrs. Jones.
Why did Torchwood get involved in this in the first place? It just seems like a normal
Look, Mum.
hit and run.
I'm sorry, but
This is an interesting episode with him just following them and they don't even know it.
I want to know where you last ate.
The man says he thought he'd be okay, so he drove on.
Oh, he was a sweet guy. That's very sad.
So many dicks in Cardiff.
Can we...
You know, now that I think about it, does Gwen actually have her own station? Not sure if she does.
Wow, this is so weird. I used to follow you around. Now you're following me.
It is sweet that he kind of has a crush on Gwen.
Nice.
They want to be someone else. They want me to transport them. How about you, baby?
It's just a...
Oh, leave it out.
I'm fine, thank you.
You're just a video store guy.
Me?
Try-
I'm out of here.
Quit trying to get
Going
into
to
her
London in a
pants.
couple of months.
Where does Gary sit?
Number 50.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
This is interesting that she's the only one doing an investigation here. Why does this concern Torchwood, though? I don't get it.
Sorry.
So,
So we brought it into work.
So he doesn't remember some of that stuff.
it's a plastic eye. It's an alien body part. And I'm gonna sell it on eBay.
Eugene, it's very
On
nice
eBay?
of you, but 200, 300, 1,000, they just kept on going up.
Wonder who's doing the bidding.
£1,000.
Eugene found about 2 weeks ago. Found him on the internet. He's a cashier, works nights.
Huh. So he found out
Oh,
about
God.
his father.
Now I remember why I sold the eye.
Because of your father?
along with the woodworm treatment and loft insulation and all the other crap floating around the world.
Okay, I'm not sure I understand that, but alright.
No, don't, Gwen.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She can hear you. But
Kind of puts things in perspective. It's useful, fun, slightly terrifying. That's why they were in demand.
yeah.
See, I told you.
Okay, so it's just an eye. It's not like a specific eye, it's just
Alien.
an eye.
See?
Bring Gary. Sorry, come back.
I'm not proud of what I've done.
What did you do?
You hiked the bid.
I created 3 or 4 online aliases and used them to inflate the price.
Okay. To get more money.
I waited a couple of days and then I got an email telling me to come to a restaurant.
You saw Eugene the day he died, didn't you?
Yeah.
What is it about these shoes?
Before he went to meet the...
He can just slightly make contact with her.
And there it was, the
A happy cook.
Happy cook.
Okay. So the alien came back for its eye. Like 20 years later.
And saw my mates.
The 2 of them. Oh, an actual flashback.
See, we did it as a joke to cheer you up. I mean, we didn't think we'd be the actual buyers.
Then you said you thought it was the alien. And we thought, well, that's funny, innit? Come on,
Okay,
Eugene,
then.
get real.
Slow down.
banana milkshake?
Okay, so he took the pictures of them.
I checked the bid history. Mr. C. Blackstaff is a collector of alien ephemera and Nazi memorabilia. Also, Beanie Babies.
Well,
Teeny bit cuckoo, but endearingly rich.
those aren't going to make him any money.
And if he's willing to pay 15,000,
Then you want the money?
Well, that's just not acceptable behaviour.
Yeah.
Not at a happy cock. They were making a public spectacle of themselves.
Yeah, they are acting like assholes for 15,000.
He was out the door and gone.
Up, Josh.
the woman is complying, man. Okay.
Gwen, beat the crap out of them,
Cool.
please.
I miss him.
Yeah. This all led to his death, you assholes.
And here he is. My dad. Only 14 years late.
At least he showed up. Oh, this poor woman.
But come back.
And this is Torchwood. He's gonna stay dead, isn't he?
In the meadow,
If it was Doctor Who,
oh, when
Doctor would have figured it out and helped him.
valleys hush.
And went away. And that's a shame, really.
Wait, are they just burying
It's a
him
terrible
right in
pity.
there? Wait, how does that
Because
work?
we missed each other. Why the hell am I still hanging around?
After Effect? You absorbed its power? I don't know. You can glean anything from this eyeball?
The eye is in the bag now, rather than in you. Are you...
She knows that he's there.
You'll produce over 8,000 gallons of saliva and grow 350 miles of hair.
Thanks for that.
You'll eat the equivalent in weight of 6
Gwen,
elephants.
get out of the road.
Oh, isn't love...
Oh, she actually got him. Well, it's still there.
Oh my god.
He's alive.
Eugene.
Are you okay? Can he see me? He can see me.
Oh, he's alive! Yay! Oh, it's not like a dark where he's just dead.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Thank you. You just saved my life.
That's okay.
Yeah, good for him.
Unbelievable. Goodbye, Gwen.
Wait, what? Aw, dicks.
Don't go now, Eugene. Eugene, please don't go now.
So it's not really a happy
Eugene,
ending.
please.
It's bittersweet, I guess.
It's dead ordinary and truly, truly amazing. What you've got to realise is...
Whoa, why is
it's
your
all here
breath?
now. So breathe deep and swallow it whole. Because take it from me, life just whizzes by and then, all of a sudden, it's...
Okay. Alright. So, that just happened. So that was kind of the... Hang on. So that was kind of the... Excuse me. The, Torchwood Light episode, I would assume, even though there was still... I mean, the entire cast was still there, and... But, mostly, the rest of them... Most of them just kept to cameos. It was really only Gwen that was there throughout the episode. So, yeah, that was sort of... That was very, like, Love and Monsters-ish, where it's like, we're focusing on this guy, some other guy, in this episode. The main cast will show up somewhat, and at the end we're talking about live your life to the fullest. So, because life is amazing. That was a lot better than Love and Monsters. If only for, it was, you know, a bit of a better premise, and obviously it didn't have the monster from Love and Monsters, but yeah. Very interesting episode. I really, really like that, actually. Don't know if I would count that as, like, one of my favorite episodes, but maybe. Now, I've only got a couple notes on here. first off is the eyeball. So, and I gotta speed things up because this might actually be a short discussion. I'm sorry about that, but I got some stuff to do, so I'm gonna try to get through this pretty quickly. Okay, so the eyeball, really interesting. It's not just an alien eyeball. It's an eyeball that will let you like see basically what's behind you at all times, which is a very interesting concept. And I like the way Jack brought that up. You know, he described it. It's like it's basically just lets you see behind you. It's fun, it's cool, but it's also terrifying and very risky, so I like that he said that. And it's not just that, oh, well, this is particularly from a specific species, but it's that this is, you can just, like, buy something like this. You can just buy an eyeball to, you know, thwack onto the back of your head, and there you go. So that is really interesting. I'm not sure how that translates to keeping him alive after he's already dead. Well, alive, more like it kept him as a ghost, basically. I'm not sure how that translates, and I'm not sure how... It had to be something with the eyeball, which is why... Maybe it was just using the eyeball's power to keep him as a ghost? That might have been it, because he even said, like, you know, once, you know, even once it was removed from his body, he was still around as a ghost. And he was like, well, why is that? If I don't have, if the eyeball is not in my body, then why am I still a ghost? But it must have just been that he's, basically by ingesting it, he must have started tapping into its power, which allowed him to be a ghost. And then, at the end, when, you know, in a desperate act to get Gwen out of the way so that she wouldn't get hit by that car, he basically burned through the rest of the energy, because he was using... That would also make sense, too, that... Basically, he was using enough energy to be sort of this ghost, but then he probably used a little bit more energy in order to sort of speak to Gwen, because he was doing that throughout the episode, so that was pretty cool. And excuse me. And then at the end, he used pretty much all of the remaining energy to make himself physical enough to push Gwen out of the way and save her, and then that everyone saw him, but because the eyeball ran out of energy, he's gone. So that's really interesting. The shoes, random shoes, I guess. They really didn't explain why he took a picture of all their shoes. But maybe, I don't know, why did he do that? I guess just to see if whoever was investigating his death could figure out what was happening through those pictures, which I guess eventually, that happened because Gwen was using those photos in her investigation, so that was pretty cool. I still don't understand why Torchwood was involved in this in the first place, because it wasn't for a long time that they even learned about the eyeball. So yeah, why was it that Torchwood was called into this in the first place? That's my question. And then the last thing I wrote down was the dad. Okay, so he thought that his dad moved to America because he was a failure. But his dad just left, still lived in Cardiff, and just worked at a grocery store during the night. And once he figured out that his father, didn't leave and start this new life because he was a failure, then he was pretty much all his hopes and dreams were dashed, and he was ready to sell the eyeball. You guys are going to have to explain that to me, because I don't understand what the thread connecting that was. I just don't understand that. Why is it that once he realized his father was still in Cardiff, and he was just working some bad job, well, maybe not bad job, but he was just working some, regular job at a grocery store, and yeah, why did that make him want to sell the eye? I don't get that, but you guys can tell me in the comments. And yeah, that's basically it. And if you want to go try out the full-length reaction to this episode, if it's not in the description yet, you can go ahead, you can come back a little bit later, check, see if it is. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to. At the very least, that'll go up about the next day. So yeah, if you're here on Monday, October 8th, and it's not up, check back again tomorrow on October 10th. It'll probably be there, or on the 9th. It'll probably be there. So with all that being said, really great episode of Torchwood. Really enjoyed it, and we're pretty much down to the final 4. So this is pretty interesting. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Torchwood reactions, you can click on the playlist right down here. You can also check out these other videos that I've got right to the side, and you can hit the subscribe button and follow me on social media. Links below in the description with my full-length reaction to this episode. See you guys later.